Welcome back to Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure. My name's Shanoa Ravendare. Let's get back into it. All right. What can we interact with here?
I ain't putting on slippers.
Let's use the rocket ramp. Hey!
Sweet dreams, star lover.
There we go. Let's get the heck out of here before we get sacrificed. We knocked Brother Gleam into clear into the other room. Let's see what's going on here.
Well, that's nice. A little extra safety's always appreciated. This rail is really greasy. Either they lubricate it, or these star jamooks are some serious sebum-seeping slime balls.
Nice alliteration there.
It goes from floor to ceiling. Something could slide up and down on it without much difficulty.
Good to know. The ladder?
It's an enticing ladder to some upper level. It looks very climbable.
Then climb it.
Damn it, how'd I know it'd be locked?
Whee! Oh, we've got a new note. I know I should focus on my escape, but that hatch leading up to God knows where is too tempting to ignore. What are these starry kooks up to? What are they hiding up there? Must be a way to get past that metal hatch. Let's see what else we got going on. Circular window.
It appears to be dusk outside. It's all about stars with these people for some reason.
Well, stars are pretty cool, and they are a classic occult symbol, just like Yai. Cracked surface.
Got a serious structural hazard over here.
Ooh. I believe my way out is through that cracked surface in the wall. Just need the right kind of tool with the right kind of properties. That is very hard and swingable. So it sounds like we need a hammer.
Looks like a healthy crack at it might spell its doom.
Okay.
I'm gonna need something to whack it good if I want out this way.
Oh, I'm such a juvenile.
Not a particularly interesting starry cult desk, if you ask me.
Floor?
A little color twist to the classic checkered temple floor. That's nice, I guess.
I like the purple. It's nice to see something a little different.
It's really shiny.
Really shiny, huh? Oh hey, can we get our extinguisher back?
I'd gotten lucky with the fire extinguisher. Must not have triggered it completely. It still had a lot of fire in it. It was just as hard to control as before. But I had a feeling I could put it to good use one more time.
Nice. Let's take it. Ooh, a new note. Got my fire extinguisher ramrocket back, and it still packs some punch. Maybe I could squeeze another miracle out of it. Brother Gleam.
Brother Gleam is sleeping off a particularly demanding day.
Yeah, he just got punched in the face with a
He'll make it.
extinguisher.
Don't worry. Sleep tight, little cultist. Don's watching over you. I don't want to disturb the guy. He's getting his beauty sleep.
He could use it. Astronomical mumbo jumbo.
It's a heap of astronomy-related instruments. Wait, there's a piece of wire sticking out from it.
Let's
It's a very useful-looking piece of wire.
Yoink.
I think I'd rather just pick it up.
Yay, wire. Books.
A heck of a lot of literature. Most, if not all of it, star-related. Figures. Gotta know them stars, I guess. A heck of a lot. Not in the mood for star stuff, really.
Really?
I think I can reach if I leap. Only stars, no stripes.
Nice. Get it.
I never thought I'd say this, but I don't think I'm heavy enough. Me or the stuff I'm lugging around.
Ooh, okay, note about that. Tried to mess with the starry flag, but I can't seem to break it loose. Let's see if there's anything back in our cell. Nothing back in the cell. Can't pull that open yet. So let's see if we can go further this way. Huge barricaded door.
Huge, sturdy door. It's barricaded from the outside. Of course it's locked. Of course. Barricaded from the other side. Makes sense that they'd shut me in here. But it seems that they don't think too highly of that Gleam guy either.
Aw, poor brother Gleam. Okay, so let's see what we got. Piece of wire.
An unassuming small piece of wire that could come in real handy.
Fire.
According to its instructions, this here's one feisty redhead. Packs a punch like a mule with a carrot problem.
Oh, let's see if we can bash this
Right
open.
then and there, I thought of placing the fire extinguisher on the desk so as to help steer it and set it loose on the cracked surface of the wall. I could make tracks from this place and never look back. It came to me then that doing so would make a mighty commotion, though, and these starry jamooks would be all over me like a shot. I'd never get to explore whatever it was hiding on the other side of that ladder. No. There I stood, a Joe with one foot in a mystery and the other missing a shoe. They dragged me here against my will, and I wasn't gonna leave without first finding out just what the hell they were all about. I had to think of something else.
Okay. Fine. So, things can slide up and down the rail, so if we use...
Yeah, but not in my pocket.
Okay, so if we use the fire extinguisher on the rail...
Yeah, that would make one steady, guided, fire-extinguishing rocket. But I need something to fasten it to the rail.
And then the wire...
All right, made a nice little sliding hook thing. Halfway there.
Okay, and we put the fire extinguisher on it.
There we go. One radical red-hot ram rocket ready to go.
Okay, here we go.
I'm a natural-born handyman.
Really? Let
It's
it rip.
ready, steady, and aimed. Fire!
Yes!
I hope I've done you proud, Mac Viper.
Oh my gosh, I just got it. Oh, I'm so dumb. I am so dumb, Mac Viper. It's MacGyver. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm a ding-dong. Look at it. Ah, cross. Okay, cool. So he crosses out things as we actually deal with what he's talking about. That's cool. Ooh, a new room. We'll get a diary.
This looks like some kind of diary or log of some kind. Unlike almost everything in this room, it looks new.
Ooh.
Whoa! That seemed to make a lot of things happen at once. Alright, let's see now. October 13th.
It's so hard to get accustomed to the sickening stench of this dreadful fishing town, but apparently it's important to him that we establish our base here, so we just take it. Decorating, coming along nicely. No end to the work.
A lot of long and boring entries follow. Seems like some kind of complicated records. Let me skip ahead a bit. Let's see. July 6th.
We're all accustomed to the stench. It's probably imbued in everyone by now. Summoned the Haunter, and he came in a flickering form of a tall, swarthy man with skin made of ebony. Ignored my words and asked for the book, then disappeared upon my answer. We must find it, no matter what.
July 13th.
His incomplete form is frustrating. Must find the book. We must find it. That idiot Bright left the hatch open, and Lumen snuck up here into the summoning chamber to try to get the Haunter's mark. What did the fool think would happen? We don't even bother storing their ashes in the urn anymore. Just leave them there as a reminder to anyone stupid enough to try that again.
August 6th.
Sister Halo's matchstick hobby proved to come in handy. Praise the Haunter! I could scarcely believe my senses when at last she finalized the structure and Brother's Bright and Gleam dropped the cannonball on it. Not only did it not destroy what she built, but it lodged itself in the circular space above the stone and is exerting such pressure on the latticework that you can take a shovel to it and it won't cave in. It's good to have some smart people join the ranks for a change. Only she and I know how to breach it and get to the stone, so that should at least keep our numbers from dropping.
August 7th.
Private investigator making waves in Darkham looking for leads on the book. Might be a dark blessing in disguise. We just stay on his tail and track him to see if he digs up any leads.
The book? The Necronomicon? Is that me they're talking about? August 13th.
Rejoicing! It's very possible that the hostess's fetch dog has sniffed out the book. Time to retire him and go for the prize ourselves.
Hostess. Why did that sound familiar? Anyway, that crazily angled stone. I wanted it. If only to get back at these star-obsessed maniacs.
Oof. Okay, so we got a bunch more stuff. Let's see. Weathered book.
It's the first book in a row. An arcane symbol adorns its cover. I guess it must have some importance to these starry loons for them to display it like this. I've opened it at its bookmark. The stone from the stars is a window on all time and space. It is within it that the Haunter sleeps while the yellow sun reigns, and it is from its circular gate that the Haunter's incomplete form rises when the words are spoken. Nor shall he ever rise in his true form until the forbidden book be by his side. No end to the work.
Interesting.
It's the second book in a row. There's some kind of symbol on its cover, and that's about it.
We're getting a lot of information here. So, this lattice work is made of matchsticks, and that must be the, yep, that's the cannonball that they thumped it with. Okay, so let's see what's in the second. Oh, there's more on here.
I guess it must have some importance to these starry loons. I've opened it at its bookmark.
Ooh.
It is known that touching the stone from the stars might cast upon a mortal being the mark of the Hunter. But none should do it unless prepared to face his cold black flames and turn to ashes and dust. No living soul can know whom the Haunter chooses to mark and grant vision beyond time and place. No end to the work.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that when I opened that book, I'm going to look at these lights before I mess with that.
2 lights have turned green. 1 light remaining. 2 lights have turned green. I think their only use is indicating stuff.
Okay. So, tar stains?
Looks like these cuckoo birds tried to tar up the windows and failed miserably. Why not just buy some shutters or... what am I saying? They're completely bonkers. I've played with tar enough for today.
That's fair. Telescope?
An immense rusty telescope hanging intimidatingly overhead.
Yeah, because I'm gonna wait to do the third book because the other two turned on these lights, and I want to look at this other stuff before I make the other light turn on.
Its most interesting feature, a big convex magnifying lens. It's too high for me to reach.
Okay, the cannonball.
A pretty martial-looking cannonball suspended somehow above that glowing rock by some order of matchstick engineering genius. It's probably there as an extra deterrent to anyone wanting to snatch that purple thing below. It looks really heavy. Like, really heavy.
Ooh, take it.
It's held in place firmly by the matches structure. Quite impressive. And unmovable.
What do you... Just pick it up.
A delicate and intricate latticework of what looked to be matches, surrounding some jagged, shimmering stone and somehow supporting the kind of cannonball what looks like it was made to bring down battleships. I realize how crazy that sounds, yet here it is before me. It's made out of matches. Matches. Matches.
Okay, Trapezahedron.
It's a strange, self-illuminating weirdly angled rock thing.
The word you're looking for is trapezahedron.
That's some kind of a cult scratch. Looks to symbolize that shine rock on the pedestal.
I love the way you talk, Don.
It's making me a little uneasy if I'm being honest. It's just a drawing. Eerie, but a drawing.
Can I zoom in on it? It is kind of weird looking. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, the altar.
I examined the darkened stone altar that held the trapezahedron. Creepy thing. Unusual markings adorned all sides of it.
Okay, there you can say it, but you couldn't say it before. Weirdo.
It looked as though it had been subject to intense high-temperature conditions more than once. I shuddered at the thought of it being sacrificial. Fine dust surrounded it on all sides, gently blown to and fro by the draft coming from the open hatch. No idea how they got it up here, but I'm not budging it. That much is obvious.
Okay. Oh, there's a drawer.
There's a drawer underneath this urn thing. It doesn't look like it has a lock or anything. Inside the dusty drawer, there was one solitary rusty spoon. Unwritten private investigator wisdom says you never know when you could use a rusty spoon.
Good man. 10-1, that's the spoon they were using to put the burnt-up cultists into the urn.
The inscription above it says, "Here lie in ashes all brothers and sisters foolish enough to think that the stone from the stars chose them to be marked by the haunter." If the inscription is to be believed, those are human remains in there.
Oh, let's go ahead and look at the third book.
It's the third book in a row. The cover consists entirely of a weird symbol. I guess it must have some... I've opened it at its bookmark. For the butcher is the end of all, and the followers of him who lingers in the night's threshold must keep the slaying one from ever setting eye, or laying hand upon the book. The butcher brings but... The rest is unreadable. The butcher? Huh. That's new. Whoa!
Okay, the telescope moved. Okay. Judging by what I've read, that strange trapezahedron thing is of great importance to these lunatics. Tit for tat, they kidnap me and deny me footwear symmetry, I take their precious stone. Mama Ketype didn't rise no pushover.
I have no use for former cultists, in ash form or not.
Sunbeam.
These dummies tried their best to tar the windows up, but an intense orange light symbolically shines through.
Oh,
It
no.
bathes the crazy matchstick structure in a warm glow that strikingly contrasts with the whole starry death cult thing.
Okay, so we need to get the trapezahedron. We're also probably going to need the cannonball to give us enough weight to pull that flag down from down below. Let's see if we can get... There it is, the lens.
Looks to be quite powerful. It's a magnifying lens, the convex type.
Yep, so we're going to take the lens.
I don't think I can pry it out with my bare hands.
Maybe the rusty spoon.
A spoon. Good for scooping things out.
Yep.
I don't even want to speculate on what these lunatics were using it for.
I'm pretty sure they were using it to put the ashes in the urn, but we're going to use it on the lens.
I carefully placed the spoon in between the lens and the metal covering and...
Bingo.
Voila! The lens was now mine.
Did you throw away the spoon? You threw away the spoon! We could have used that again.
I got this convex lens from that huge telescope. It's filthy. Blech.
Okay. Well, let's make it clean. And use it on the beam of light to light the matches. Whoosh. There we go.
Sweet.
Okay, so now we'll take the cannonball. That'll give us the weight we need to get the flag, and we'll look at it first.
Its placement and the highly original security system tell me that this dingus must be of some critical importance to these Starry Knowledge Jamooks. It could be red, or purple, or red and purple at the same time. Hard to tell.
That would be more of a magenta.
Shiny.
Very shiny.
I'm not the kind of Joe what believes in the woo-woo, but this thing gives me a tough run of the heebies and jeebies, while at the same time, kinda calling to me.
Okay, so I'm really nervous about grabbing this because all the cultists that have done so, ended up turning to ashes. But there's also the possibility that it won't turn me to ashes and it'll give me the mark of the Haunter, which God only knows what that'll do. But
I really want to get my greedy private investigator paws on that crazily angled stone.
it doesn't look like I have any choice. Okay.
I most certainly did not burst into cold black flames. So much for this numbskull cult's credibility. It did feel, weird. Weird.
Let's see if there's anything else here. Okay, we did all that stuff. What's the new note? Got the stone, did not expire by touching it, but it feels so strange. Could this weird rock be of any use to me? Of course it will. Okay. Now I did forget to take a moment to examine
It's
things.
the crazily angled rock I lifted off these starheads. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like it's somehow working on me. Damn.
And the cannonball.
Just carrying a big old cannonball around. Don't tell my chiropractor.
Okay. So let's try again for the Starry Standard.
Alright, I'm now one cannonball heavier. Let's see what happens.
Got it.
That was a first. And a last.
Worth the wait. Achievement unlocked. Okay, so... Flagpole.
It's the former standard. Now it's just a flagpole. It looks really useful.
Yoinkus. Oh no. There's a hole in the trapezohedron.
Any way you boil it, that right there is your standard garden variety pole.
Oh, this
It
is...
would almost fit, but it'd be too loose. I need it firmly stuck in there.
Ooh, so I was close on that. Okay, I believe my way out is through that cracked surface in the wall. Just need the right kind of... Okay, we read that. Got the stone, did not expire. Tried to combine the flagpole with the starry stone, but it didn't stick. Let's see. Can I get any more tar? Let's see if we...
Let's get this stick,
Yes!
sticky.
There we go. And now it should work. I didn't like the ominous thunder that made.
I made this bad boy out of a crazy rock from the stars and a sticky stick,
Yes,
as
you
the kids
did.
might say. I've gone hard in the paint, or something.
Dawn, I have no idea. Okay, so... we got this. Let's get out of here.
There's just one thing I want to say before I do it.
Oh no! Oh, I gotta pick it. Let's see. They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. That's a Ben Franklin quote. Freedom is what we do with what is done to us. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. Oh, man. So I definitely agree with Ben Franklin, but wow. Why do I feel like this choice is actually fairly important for some reason? Freedom is what we do with what is done to us.
Hammer time!
Are you... Oh, no. Oh, heck. All right. Moving right along, Chapter 3, Fishmouth.
All right, you two, here we are. Ugh. Just call me when you need my services. I'm getting as far away from this dump as possible. See yous.
Yeah, thanks. So, here we are, Kitty. Fishmouth. Is this foul, rotting sea life odor in any way mouth-watering to you?
Please, it's sickening, and I'd literally rather be anywhere else right now, but we've got a job to do. Let's find Finman's before we revisit my lunch and dinner.
All right. Hook, line, and stinker achievement unlocked. All right, so we've gotten Dawn out of the cultist's temple, and Buzz has made his way to Fishmouth. So this looks like a good place to stop for now. This game is really funny. It's pretty clever, the mechanics so far, and the puzzles are just challenging enough that they're not frustrating. So we'll see what it has in store for us going forward. See everybody in the next part.